Hi there. How you doing? Glad you could join me here today. I'm still working on the alley, of course. Uh, Still not done with that, but been having a lot of fun with it because, well, let me show you what I did here. I've been working. Let me go over to Unity, and so the recycle bin here has got a little recycle logo on it. Um, and I was able to use the stencil feature in Substance Painter, which was kind of cool under alphas. So I did that there, and then what I did, I did this thing, a dumpster. And also, check this out. Let me frame it up here. It's having trouble getting there. There it is. Graffiti. So I'm going to do that again on one of the other buildings today. So I think that's what I want to work on. So what I'm gonna do is try and UV map and texture the very last building here, right here, and it's the same thing all the way over here, right here. So all I'm going to do is just do it one time here, and then duplicate it in Unity and bring it over here, right? So that shouldn't be too hard. And then I think this building right here is the one I want to put some more graffiti on, right down in here, kind of over the bricked over window. And also what I did too is I worked on this fire escape, and it came out pretty good, except something happened with my UVs. You can see how the UVs are just slightly off here. So I'm going to have to go back and work on that. But I like what I was able to do with the platforms here and the textures for each of these here. I like that little grid pattern. So I think it worked out pretty good in terms of actually the materials and things like that, but for some reason my UVs are off, so I may have to go back and just redo that from the beginning, I'm afraid. So we'll see. Maybe we can get to that as well. So, all right. And I did this building over here. It's kind of a more current modern building, like somebody moved in and built a little business building here in the alley kind of thing. And I used emissive materials in Substance Painter for these. And this is going to be a scene at night. So we're going to need more of these. I'm going to do that on the next building as well. All right. So how are you guys? What's going on out in the world there? Let's see. From Vienna. Hello from Vienna. Boy, that sounds like it'd be a nice place to be. Thank you. Allie looks good. Thank you very much. Hello from Hamburg, or is that Hamburg? Excuse me. I'm sorry. All right. It's good to see you. And Romania. Awesome. All right. Let's get to work on that last building here, right here. So what let's do is it's on layer 3 here. Here it is. Is it all one? It's still not quite all one object, is it? Well, I think it may be. Yeah, okay. Yep, okay, so it's all one object. That's good. I'm going to put the cursor down here in the center down at the bottom, and then move the origin to the 3D cursor. So we have that down there. I will Control A and apply the scale. And let's go to our UV editor and let's see if we can crank this thing out. So, and as I said before, I am going to... Oh, I already did this one. Wait a minute. Oh, this is the one. No. This isn't the one, is it? All right. Dang it. I was going to say, I already did that. It's this one here. Excuse me. All right. Let's do this one now. So, let me just... I don't need this building over here anymore, so I'll just hit the B key and get rid of that. Now let's take a look at this guy. Okay, so this is the one we want. Now this isn't quite all one material or all one object yet, so I'm going to hit Control J and do that. So it's just all one object. I'm going to hit Control A, apply the scale, and I'm going to use Smart UV Project again. Let's give this a try. I'm going to turn off Stretch to UV Bound so it doesn't stretch too much. And that's not bad, but this thing, once again, I wish someone could figure out a way to have UV mapping fill in empty spaces, but no one's really figured that out yet. That's okay. We can do it ourselves. I will make sure that this is the one we want here. Hit the L key. So that's just that top piece, right? So I'm going to expand that up with Control up arrow. And I'll just select this edge, this, and this, and then Control E, mark seam, and then back to this piece. So now if I select that, what I can do is, what is it, the E key? Let me make sure here. Unwrap is E in the UV editor for some reason, or in the UV image. So E, and there we go. So now we've got those UV'd. Now let's select everything. Control A, Control P. Looks like I need to rotate it. Still need to rotate it because this... So wait a minute, where's this piece? This is this piece over here, right here. So that's going to need to be rotated. Like that. Okay. Let me just move that over here. And let's take a look at this. This one I ought to... That's okay. That's just fine right there. So that's right there. I'm just trying to get a sense of what is upright and what is turned. So this here is this. This needs to be turned so that this face is on the bottom. So R, I don't think that worked. R90, there we go. So that's this. And over here, this one, that needs to be turned as well. So R -90, I'll get that turned. And then this up here, what's this? Where's this? Really? That's that there, huh? That split that out like that? Oh, that's the window, okay. And then here, this needs to be turned. Nope. R90. So that needs to be turned upright like that. Just so I'm beginning to learn that having the UVs up and down when you want your textures to be up and down comes in handy. So now what I can do, I think, is take these and just hit Control P. And is that going to hold everything I need? So here's this. Yep. How about this one? No. Here's this. Yep, here's this. That's correct. That's correct. Okay, good. All right. What about this one here? Yeah, that's good. This is upside down. And this is up. This is right side up. So maybe I better grab this and spin it. R180. There we go. Now let's try this again. I'm going to pack it in. Don't spin on me. All right. Good. So also, look at this. I could take these here. Let me go back like this. I could take these. Oh. What is all this? This is a... What is this? Oh, it's that pipe. All right. I'll let it be. But I can take it down here so we can have a little bit more room to work with. Because now I've got all this space. Guess I can take it all and just kind of expand it just a little bit more. Like that. Let me see how that's going to look. Yeah, that'll work. Okay. So, now we have all of it UV'd. Let's see. Now we need to do our little Vertex paint trick. I'm going to go back to the default view, frame it up, and let's now work on the Vertex paint stuff. So I'm going to go into edit mode here and then switch over to Vertex paint and turn this guy on. There you go. Now, what do we want to do here? Hello from Sweden. Yes, rotate. Press R and then hold the control for snapping. Yes, good idea. You know, you forget all these things, I think, sometimes. Or I shouldn't say you. I forget all these things when I'm just doing my thing sometimes. All right, I'm going to hit Shift K, and there we go. So there's the roof texture. Do I want this to be a little different? I think I do. I think I want this and so this piece to be its own thing. I better not do that like that. Like this. So I'm just going to select these faces here and also that part down at the bottom. Let me get this selected. Sometimes there's no easy way. All right, so there's that. I'll give this a blue, and then I'll go ahead and select all of these down here. Yeah, why don't I just do that? And this Control plus to expand the selection. And did I get everything? Kind of looks like I did, although, yeah, that's okay. Oh, and this one here. That one there. Okay. So let's give this one, this needs to be blue as well, because that's going to be all the same thing as up there on top. I believe this is a building that was going to be bricked over in the windows. Let me make sure. Is that... hang on. Let me just go back to my reference images and try and remember which building this actually was. No, no. This one. This one. This is what it was. Okay, so we've got concrete down here and brick up there, and it's bricked over here. The lights up there, and this door could be anything, really. I could make it wood. Why don't I do that? All right, that helps. So this stuff is going to be brick like the rest of the building, but it's going to be a different kind of brick, isn't it? So let's... Is this its own thing? Yeah, okay. So what I need to do is go like this. So Control plus. And then I need to add all of these down here. There's still construction out there. They're still going strong. So if you hear things, that's what it is. You gotta love it. Oh, my gosh. Anyway, I don't know if you can hear it, but it's pretty loud to me. All right, so this is going to be brick. And I'll change this to red, Shift K. Oh, and it looks like this stuff over here is going to be, I'll make this that blue. There we go. And so now that I've got that, this is going to be its own thing. This is going to be wood, right? So we'll make this orange. Why not? And then over here, these are going to be a different kind of brick. So we'll make that its own material as well, its own color. These up here now need to be a different color, so let's get these. I think I can hit L and select that whole thing. Yep. And these pieces in here, like this, and like this. So this is kind of like conduit thing, material. We've done pink, and now we have about yellow. Okay. And once again, these colors don't mean anything. It's just splitting it out for Substance Painter. I'll select this and this. And this can be purple. Sure. And then finally, these little pieces are going to be glowing. So we'll need to have them be something like that. All right. So I think that just about covers all of the materials. Oh, no, it does not. So let me grab this. This was red. Let's make that red. There we go. Let's make sure that we've got everything. Okay, yep. And now, let's save. We've got the UV. We've got the Vertex colors. We need to give it a material. What is this? This is building G, I believe. I've done EF. I believe this is building G. And so that's the material, and I also want to give it a name for the object as well, so I'll call it building G as well. So we've got the material, the name, the UV, the Vertex colors. I think we're ready to go. So, File, Export, try that again. File, export FBX, selected object, export, and this is building, what did I say? G, right? Yeah, EFG. And away it goes. Okay, Substance Painter. Let's do it. Let's bring this in, and building G. Okie dokie. And here it is. Now, first thing we need to do, what? Bake our textures. Let's do that. I don't need a normal map. I'll make it 2048. I think that's all I need for this, and bake. So, let's see. Yes, if anyone's wondering, I'm painting Vertex colors. It's true. So that Substance Painter can see those different areas as individual materials. That's why I'm doing that. Oh, did I find out how to change the hue or the color of the bricks? I did not, but I saw you left a comment, and you think I can take that material into Substance Designer and adjust the brick color there? I haven't tried that, but I did see that, so that is something I'll try. Yes. Let's see. Is Substance Painter the same as GIMP? No. GIMP is more like Photoshop. And I think the only thing similar to Substance Painter at this point in time is Quixel Suite. And the reason why I'm not using Quixel Suite is because it only works on Windows, and I'm using a Mac. So of the two PBR texturing programs out there, only one works on a Mac, so here I am. I really wanted to try Quixel because it is a plugin for Photoshop, so I would have all the same tools that I'm used to. Whereas here it's its own program. So anyway, that's why I tried this, and I'm liking it. I'm kind of enjoying playing around. All right, so what kind of brick should I use now? So that building that I was looking at, and I don't have to do it this way. It's just an image. I don't have to do it this way, but I kind of like this. Let me look in Unity real quick and see. These are the colors I have in Unity. I'm going to hit play and just run around. So I've got kind of a worn red, kind of an orangish. I've got a really worn one here, a red, and a cream colored or beige one here. So let me see if I can find one that I haven't used yet. Alright, so Substance Painter, here we go. See if I can find a brick that I haven't used. Switch these to large, and so there's that combined pastel. That's not bad. What's this? I don't think I've used that yet. Gunmetal combined. I know I've used this. Pretty sure I've used this. There's this. No, I'm going to go back to that gunmetal one. I kind of like that. Where is it? Here we go, right here. Okay, so that's the one I'm going to try. I'm going to create a group. Call it brick. And drag that in there. Now I got to wait. Here it comes. There it is. Okay. So I'm going to isolate this by that vertex color with the red and increase the UV scale to 10 maybe. Let's see, does that feel about right? Yeah, I think that feels about right. Okay. Now, before I dirty it up or anything, I'm going to add a new group, and I'm going to call this brick windows. And I'm going to try another one with this. So maybe like this in there. Let's try that. Or should I do it the other way around? Have the newer looking inside. Yeah, okay. All right, I got it now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this, I'm going to put this on the red, and I'm going to put this in the pink. Yeah. So this is older, and then the other is newer. Yeah, let's try that. What did I say? 10 before? About right. I may have used this one previously, but that's okay. We'll add some dirt or something to it. Okay. So there's that. Let me this. Okay, so this is the brick, and this is the windows. Okay. Sometimes you just have to change your mind and give it a try. All right, so this one, let me make this a little bigger as well. There we go. All right. So there we go. So now let's, before we dirty it up even more, let's look at the concrete. I will make a new group, call this concrete. And we've got to be able to find some sort of good concrete thing here. There's concrete smooth, concrete simple. Let's begin with that. And then we can, and the vertex color for this, ooh, I kind of like that, was blue. There we go. So, okay. The roof, let me try kind of a darker material here. Where's that slate? I had some slate in here. Lizard scales. Yeah, we'll put that up there. Raw slate. Let me try this. Yeah, let me try that. I'm gonna pop that up there. And this, this color is the green. Okay. I kind of want that to be a little bit darker. Let's bring the color down quite a bit. Yeah, there we go. That kind of works. All right. Yeah, I'm just adding all the materials up front here, and then I'll go in and add dirt and grunge. This door in the reference image was wood, I believe. So let's see if we've got some sort of wood plank or something that we can add to that. What about this? Ooh, I like that. Let's try that. Isn't this cool? I don't know. This is kind of cool. I got to learn how to create my own soon because I'm run out of all the pre-built here pretty soon. But this has just been a good opportunity for me to kind of learn the process here, learn how to do this. Yeah, okay, let me try 12. No. Let me isolate it so I can see it a little bit better. There we go. I feel like it needs to be a little bit smaller. How about 16? Yeah, something like that. Okay. And these guys up here, we should probably... what kind of material was that? Where was my... Oh, it's impossible to see. There's that kind of beige metal conduit. Let's work with that. Let's begin with the steel here. I'll begin with that, and then maybe I can change the color. Let's try it. We'll call this conduit. Put that in there. And, whoa! Can I change the color? I can. So, I'm going to go down to... I know, it's looking crazy, I know. Bear with me. Let me try this. Steel roughness, I'm going to turn up that so it isn't quite so shiny. Okay, so now I'm going to isolate it on that color. Yellow, it looks like. Okay. Yeah, okay. That kind of works. Then these things, I think they're kind of a... As I said, it's just impossible to tell, but I'm going to go with kind of a grayish color here. It's probably painted metal, I would think. Maybe. Light fixture. And so I must have a painted metal in here. I know I do. There it is. Painted steel. Well, we'll try that. Actually, it might kind of work. Let's try it. Yeah, I kind of like that. Okay. Now these things under here, oh, let me save it. What are we calling this? Building G, right? Okay. Now these things under here are going to be an emissive material, right? So, how are we going to do this? I did this once before. All right, while I'm thinking about this, let's see what's going on over here. I want to say thanks for your videos. You are welcome. I'm glad they're helpful. I really am. I'm just amazed, actually. When I began creating these videos, it's like, I thought, oh, it's like for 3 people. But I'm so glad that people find them useful. Chaz Hegna. Hey dude, how you doing? It's good to see you. Is it possible to do all that without Substance Painter? Yes, you can texture in Blender, in Photoshop, in GIMP, in Krita, all that. But this has a physically based rendering. How do I put this? It's using real world materials and reflections for what it's doing, so it just looks a little better. You can still do all this, but it takes a little more time in like Photoshop and GIMP and even in Blender. Yes, and that's exactly what Chromosome says. Yes, it's possible with a lot more work. So let's see if I can get this material here that kind of glows. Let's try this. What I've got to do is I've got to create a new channel. So I've got color, metallic, normal, height, etc. But I don't have emissive. So what I need to do is add a channel. Oh no, first. I need to add the material. Okay, let's do that first. I'm going to create a group. I'll call this light. And it's like a plastic glowing piece, right? Pretty sure. Where's plastic? Plastic. Here we go. Plastic glossy. Let's begin with that. I'll isolate it to that color, whichever color that is, a black. I'll change the color of it to kind of a light yellow, maybe something like this. Okay. And now with this selected, I'm going to create an emissive channel. Here it is. Okay, so now that I have that, I can turn it on here, like that. And then I can bring up the color to white, like that. And it glows. Nice. Okay. Let me make sure. I'm going to get it to the yellow side. I want it kind of yellow, like that. Cool. Okay. So that, I believe, and roughness, I don't need it quite so shiny. I can take that up some. So there you go. So those are going to kind of glow if you see them in the scene. And then I'm going to put Unity lights under these and shine down onto the ground. So it'll kind of give the sense that that's the what am I trying to say? Jeez, my brain goes dead. That's where the light comes from, the source of light. That's what I'm trying to say. All right. So now that we have all the base materials in, let's dirty it up a bit. The brick. Let's look at this. I'm going to, I kind of like, there's an iron rusty. So I'm going to take this and put it on the, wait a minute. Yeah, on the brick, like that. Right, add a black mask. Add a generator. And use the dirt generator. Invert it. Well, I kind of liked it the other way too. That was really grungy, but still, it's kind of good. Let's go this way. Nope, too much. Go the other way. Okay, let's somewhere in between there. Somewhere in between there. See, that's just too much. How about that? Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. I'll buy that. The iron, I'm going to turn off the height. I don't need that. And I think that's going to work out okay. It's a little too shiny, so basic parameters, roughness, take that up a bit. Yeah, there you go. That helps. I think I'll do the same thing on that concrete too. I want that pretty nasty. So concrete, same process. Black mask, generator, dirt. Bring that up a bit. Yeah, something like that. Good. Okay. And just let's keep going with the dirt here. I like this. I'm going to with I kind of it's a bit too shiny there. Increase the roughness. Kind of see it. That's kind of cool. Okay. All right. That door. Or, yeah, here's the door. Let's do the same thing. Like it's just got the same grunge over all of it. Why not? Because we're on a roll here. And dirt. Yeah, okay. I'd even buy that. Although that seems a little too much, right? Maybe I can bring it up just a hair like that. Okay. Yeah, something like that. All right. And then I need to turn down or make it so it isn't quite so shiny. There we go. How's that? Yeah. Dirty. I like it. This brick. Where's that brick? Brick. Oh, brick windows. Here they are. Okay. Let's do the same thing. It's got the same grunge on it. Oh, I'm about to run out of battery here. There. Don't want to run out of juice. Add a generator. Dirt. It's a little too much. Turn that. So this is the new brick, so it isn't going to be as dirty as the others. So turn that down some. Let me also turn off the height and the normal. And yeah, that'll work. Actually, let me. So like this is just newer brick. Although it'd be nice to have it a little bit dirtier. Okay, a little bit. Like that. Okay. And then increase the roughness. Okay, so there's that. I'm going to leave the roof the way it is, I think. I don't think I'm going to change that too much. This, that conduit up there, see, you know, awfully clean. But let me see. Need some graffiti. Yeah, you know, you're right. I was gonna do graffiti today. Let me see if I can get to that. All right, let's see. Let me just dirty this conduit up just a bit. I think. Let me, well, I guess, what about this? Let me try this. And this may be a little bit too much, but there we go. Just a little bit up there. That helps, although that's still quite a bit. Just trying to turn it down a bit. All right, let's go with that. And then those light fixtures. You know what? Maybe they're pretty new. Well, I'm going to be seeing them from the top, though, so I better give it something. And black mask again, and a generator. So yeah, I'm going to go and take a look and see if we can... ooh, I kind of like that. See if we can put some graffiti on one of the other buildings. Okay, so this is pretty much done. I'm going to go with this and see how it works in the scene. So I will once again export these out. It's got what is... oh, okay, that's why it has all of that, is because I need to change this to Unity 5, and so now it's got just the 4 textures. That's what I want. This is building G. And let's export those out. Good. Okay. Now, okay, so let's go back into Unity, and I'm going to bring all of that back in now. So let's go to my exports folder in here to building G. There it is. Drop that in there. And I want to go to my exports out of Substance Painter. Here's building G, these 4 right here. And I'll bring these into the assets folder as well. Don't crash on me now. Just don't do it. All right, let's take a look. There it is. So we got building G here. Drag that in. There it is. Okay. So there's our building. The materials over here. Take that to pure white. And let's start putting all these in. The albedo into the albedo slot. Emission into the emission there. Metal into metallic. And normal into normal. Oop, I missed it. Normal into normal. There we go. Fix it. And we wait. There it is. So, there you go. Let me spin. So you can see, there's our lights. Kind of cool. And now let me grab that directional light and spin it around so we can kind of see it over here. Yeah, there we go. Like so. Yeah, that's sufficiently gross. I'm going to hit play and run around in here. Where's my building? It's over on the other end. So I'll come over here. And there's the building. Awesome. All right. So I wanted to put some graffiti right over here, right on this building, right here. Let's try that. See if I can get that done. Let me, real quick, I need to put this in the models. Make a new folder for building G here. And take these textures, take them into that textures folder for building G, just to stay organized, or else I get lost very easily in all this. Okay, so we've got that. Now let's go into Substance Painter. And let me save this. What building was that? Let me see. That is building A. Oh, okay. That's been a while. Open. Building A. All right. Okay, so here's our building. What I want to do is try and put graffiti on here. Now, I I did this once before. And I just kind of played around until I got it. And I should have jotted down what I did. But I think we can do this. I think we can make this work. So I'm going to bring in, I think I'll bring in a texture or an alpha. I don't know that it much matters. But, okay, so what I've got is, I've got an image that I played around with earlier, and is it in here? Graffiti 2. This. So this is the first one I already put on, and this is the one I want to use. So can I just drag and drop it in here? Looks like I can. So I want it to be, I'll call it an alpha, and I'm going to put it in building a project, and I'm going to import it. Okay, so there it is. Now, what I want to do is in the brick group. Where is that? Is this the brick main? Yeah. Oh, but it's gonna, I'm not going to be able to do it over these groups here, am I? I'm going to have to do it kind of in between the two windows because I've got two different materials. I don't think I can span it over two different materials. Or can I? God, I don't know. Let's try. I love this. Let's just try and see. Okay, so here is my graffiti paint layer. Graffiti. Okay. I've got a brush here. So let me, I can tumble around, and I'm going to Shift and click and put that right there. So this is where I'm going to put that. Painted it right over this, right? Okay, if I just click and drag, okay, I can paint right over it. Can I paint over the window too? Yes, look at that. Okay, so what I need to do is take this thing here and drag it into this alpha right there. No. Oh, down here. Can I? Ooh. Look at that. Put the alpha there. Now, but it doesn't bring the color with it. All right. So that's not it. How about color, though? Base color. Really? Can I do that? Why don't I just drag it in? Yeah, let's just try dragging it in. Take this into the base color right here. Look at that. Look at that. Oh, yes. Okay. So, now I take my brush here, take the size up. Whoa! It's a little big. Okay, let me take it back down here. Too small. Let's take it up like that. Yeah, let's try this. I'm just going to take this and I'm just going to drop it right there. Oh my God, that's awesome. That is so cool. All right. Let me get rid of this, like that. Okay. Now, I can probably mess with this a bit, right? Take down the opacity just a hair so it isn't quite so bright, like that. Ah! That's cool. I have no idea if I actually did that, you know, correctly, but it worked. It's kind of cool. All right, so let's save that out and let's export these textures out and give that a try in the game engine. So export textures, Unity 5, building A, building A. So I'm just going to write over these, I guess, right? Export. All right, didn't even ask, but I guess it did. Okay, so now let me go in here, building A, today at 3:26. Yeah, so it's going to do it. All right, let's take it in and try this. So I don't need, let me frame this up here. Okay, so that's the building we're going to work on. Let me go into my textures and into building A, and I can just get rid of these, right? Delete. Goodbye. There we go, there it is. Now bring those new ones in, right into here. And it's going to think about it. Come on. Work for me here. Don't crash. Okay, so now let's take this and move these over here. Oh, it's going to do it. Metallic, normal, fix. Man, it's working hard here. Okay. It's not as bright as I would have wanted it, so maybe I shouldn't have taken the opacity down quite as much as I did, but still, you got to admit, that's pretty cool. All right, let me hit play, and let me run through there and see. Where is it? So there's the first one I did, and there's the one I just did. So I think what I could probably do is keep the opacity up quite a bit. So it will, let me move the light around just a bit to see if I can get it, see how that looks. Yeah, okay, I think it kind of works actually. That is so cool. All right. Well, we did it. We put on some graffiti here. All right. Well, I gotta get going here, but thank you so much for hanging out with me, and I think our alley is coming along. We've got some more to do, but we're getting there. So let me see if anybody's got really appreciate your tutorials. Well, you are quite welcome. All right. Well, I got to get a move on here, so have a great afternoon, evening, and I'll see you tomorrow. Yeah, take care. Bye-bye.